All right, folks, obviously we are in a different part of my house. Actually, we're in the same part of my house we're usually in. We're in the makeup room. As you can see, it kind of looks like the garbage room right now, but I promise you, this is like really good makeup. This is really good makeup. I just haven't organized it so it makes it look like a hoarding trash pile. But today, we are gonna turn this hoarding trash pile, or at least some of it, into something I love. You guys know I've been going through kind of an emotional roller coaster that's mostly just going down and down and down and down with my love for the Revlon Balm Stain in the color Honey. It got discontinued earlier this year. I've gone on a quest. I've tried so many different products trying to find a dupe. There is nothing like it out there as far as I've seen. I've tried a lot of things. You guys have suggested a lot of things. I made a whole video about it. It's very heartbreaking. But then I got the idea. Why don't I just make my own dupe? I mean, I've got all these different lipsticks that you kind of can't even see, but I've got a whole pile in front of me. And I actually have even more in this drawer over here that I did organize at one time, and it's full. I've got a ton of lip products. Honestly, I have more makeup than anyone should have in a lifetime. And now, today, we are gonna be trying to DIY the Revlon Balm Stain in the color Honey. Have I ever made lipstick before? Have I made any makeup before? No. Am I qualified? No. Did I watch some videos on YouTube? Yes. Am I gonna try to do it the easiest way possible? Also, yes, of course. I'm Leanne. Nice to meet you. If you didn't know that about me, maybe it's your first time here. Subscribe. By my calculations, I think the first step is to just swatch like crazy. Obviously, I have plenty of options to go through here and here to find a pretty close match to the Revlon Balm Stain. I got a few of these around the house. Yes, I'm hoarding them. I'm holding on to them with dear life. I've even got a few stashed in the freezer downstairs. What's my plan there? I don't know, but I feel like it kind of helps me sleep at night. Whatever works. So I'm just gonna swatch like crazy. I don't really think I have enough arm space for these swatches. I might not even have enough leg space, but they're there. It could happen. So then I'm gonna take those close matches and go on to the next steps to making my DIY Frankenstein love of my life balm stain. Is what I'm doing crazy? I don't know. This seemed to make a lot of sense to me. I just did a circle of the Revlon Balm Stain and Honey. So then I'll be able to do the swatches next to the outer ring and be able to compare side by side. Obviously, I nixed the idea of doing it on my arms and legs because that's just crazy. But putting them all on the same white canvas, I feel like it gives them all like an even playing field. I don't know if this is gonna work, but this is what we're gonna try. Ooh, that one is really close. All right, this Maybelline one looks like a dead-on color. I will admit this kind of looks like something from a horror movie, but I just swatched 26 different lipsticks. Hopefully you could see what was going on there. I am actually stunned by how many of these shades are super, super close to Honey. So I guess that just means we're about to make a whole bunch of lipsticks. Ooh, you are getting very sleepy. Okay, a quick change of plans. I've decided I need something else before I go forward and make the balm. So as you saw, I got like probably 9 or 10 really, really good options to use for the balms, but it's not just important to me to just get the color of the balm right. I really want the consistency and maybe even the stainability. Is stainability a word? The stain factor to be there. I'm not sure if that's possible. I know I'm setting the bar really, really high, but I found all of those really good shades, and the only product that I can think of that's like a liquid stain that I could just add into any one of those colors is the Benefit Benetint, and I think it comes in Posy Tint. I think that's the other like more pink color. I thought I had in my collection. I looked everywhere, I couldn't find it. So I'm gonna run out and get one of those. So once I get that, I'll come back and we can make the balms probably tomorrow, but it'll be like in 5 seconds, your time. Okay, I'm back. I'm ready to do this. I kind of feel like I'm overcompensating, trying to sound confident. I don't know if this is gonna work at all. So I have my 10 lip color shades that are very, very close. I have them numbered. I even went as far as getting a label maker. It was really just an excuse to get a label maker. And I made little, number labels for the chapsticks I'm using. So in order to actually like make the shape of a balm, I mean, I'm just using chapstick, and I'm gonna be using Chap Ice mostly. I got a bunch of Chap Ice original, but then I also got 2 of these little Sun Bum Cocoa Bombs. I don't know why. Basically, these Chap Ice chapsticks are going to be the delivery method, the packaging, and also the main ingredient for my future Balm Stain dupe. So I didn't tell you this earlier, and I'm not totally sure why, but I have tried this before. So I did it about a week ago now, just kind of like on a whim, but I used a Chap Ice and I used a Marc Jacobs lipstick that I thought was really close, and it didn't work. I definitely used way too much lipstick. It feels weird to say, but it's too pigmented. The balm feeling, it's just not right. It felt so wrong to like break it off. This whole situation, it feels very wrong to be using like Marc Jacobs or NARS, just like nice hourglass lipstick, and to be mixing it in with Chap Ice to try to recreate a Revlon product. I don't know. This is a passion project for me. Thank you for coming along. Hopefully you're still here. Oh, the thing that kept me from getting all this done in one day was I felt like I needed to go pick up the Benefit Posy Tint, which is the pink stain version. You're supposed to use it on your cheeks or your lips if you've never used it before. It's a liquid. It used to come in this packaging, so it almost looks like a nail polish. It has a brush applicator like this, and it's very liquidy. When I went to Ulta, I found this one, and it's a lot smaller, and it has more of like a lip gloss applicator. And I think the actual product is way thicker than the original, and it won't run out the way I would need it to actually add in as a stain. And so I got really sad, and I bought this anyway, but then I came home and I was like, no, for real this time, we're really gonna tear this room apart, and we are gonna find that Posy Tint, because there is no way I don't have one. And I found one. I think I'm gonna use it maybe on some of them, maybe not on others, because what if I come up with the perfect Balm Stain dupe and then I've used this and then what, we're screwed? I don't know. We'll see what happens. All right, and the last thing that I did during our time apart was make little cones, little funnels, because we have a little metal funnel, and I used it whenever I made this original prototype, this original experiment, and it gummed up the metal funnel so bad. It was so difficult to clean off the metal funnel. I was like, I'm never doing this again. So I used little note cards and taped them into funnel shapes so that I could just throw them away. And I have enough for every color, which I have 10 colors altogether. Let's get started now. The first lipstick I'm using is NARS Damage. This one is definitely more on the purple side, and well, you'll notice as we go through, swatching on a paper plate was definitely not the healthiest thing to do to these lipsticks, but it's fine. So I'm just gonna cut off a little piece and mix it in with the Chap Ice. First things first, I'm going to roll up the chapstick all the way out, wiggle it until I just pull it out like this. There's still a little bit left in the bottom cap right there. I think that's fine. Tossing that into my bowl, and then I'm going to just cut off a little bit. I don't know. This is definitely a trial and error moment. I used way too much lipstick during my experiment, so I'm gonna try to use way less, see how that goes. That looks perfect. Okay, now I'm just going to pop it in the microwave for 30 seconds. Yeah. No change. Needs more time. 30 more seconds. After 3 30-second intervals, this is what we have. I think if I keep stirring this, it will break down. Maybe I should do another 30 seconds. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. For some reason, my microwave does not calm down. Whoa, that was almost a disaster. It just like keeps whirring for 7 years after I use it. Why are you like this? Okay, I accidentally microwaved my little toothpick this last time, but this is where we wanna be. All right, so we wanna act fast because this needs to stay liquid, and I'm just rolling the chapstick all the way back down. And I'm just gonna, oh no, it's getting thick already. Oh no, I need to microwave it again already. No. Okay, we're back, we're back, we're back. We're acting fast. Here we are. DIY funnel going in, and I'm pouring it down. Oh gosh, it's getting so thick on me. Wow. Here, I'm gonna have to roll you up a little bit, press you down. There we go. Beautiful. And now we are gonna pop this in the refrigerator. Okay, so now for the sake of your sanity and mine, I'm just gonna kind of zoom through the rest of the lipstick making process. I'm only just now realizing how long this is really going to take. I really don't want to work in batches because I have to work fast and I can't get the colors mixed up. So I feel like this is the only way. I'm sure there's many other ways. I'm sure you will tell me in the comments, but this is what I'm doing now. Oh no! No, no, no! What happened here? Did everyone see that coming but me? Come on, Leanne. You're never gonna make it in this makeup making business. It didn't stain. We're gonna be okay. At least I got a little bit going in the fridge. Perfection. It won't mix. It kind of looks burnt. Ah, that sucks because this is a really, really good color match. I guess the ingredients in the Chap Ice and this just are not compatible. Since this Maybelline Superstay ink crayon didn't work, the next one, which was also the same product in a different shade, should I just skip it? Should I try it? I'm gonna put both of these to the side. Maybe we'll come back to them. Maybe they just don't make the cut. So I think for this one, I'm gonna add a couple drops. That kind of worked. Mixing, mixing, mixing with my very efficient tool. Oh no, I got it everywhere. Got it, because it's still burning hot. Maybe I should, oh! No! Oh, I feel so sad about my life right now. Whose idea was this? I'm so frustrated right now. This should be easy. This is the easiest way. Oh, it burned me. Run this up a bit. It's everywhere. Okay, folks, we're back. Somehow, yeah, new outfit, new day. Somehow this has taken me 3 days. I don't know what's wrong with my life. Today has been just a garbage fire so far. So I've got real high hopes right now. Here are the lipsticks. Oh, wait, there's actually 2 more. I have to go get them. They're in the refrigerator. Okay, 2 more fresh out of the refrigerator. I made these 2 today because I wanted to see if the consistency would be different, and these are 2 of the colors that I felt were most promising. So I wanted to give them an extra great chance. Yesterday didn't go so well, if you didn't notice. I mean, it was fine, but there were some like wild card moments. So I successfully made 8 of these because, as you saw, I skipped the 2 Maybelline ones because whenever they went in the microwave, they looked burnt and they didn't mix at all. So I just skipped those all together, even though those were really good colors. Today I have nothing on my lips and we're gonna swatch all the colors and hopefully find a Balm Stain dupe. I'm not gonna lie, I don't have much hope. Okay, so I just decided to actually successfully compare the colors, compare the look. I'm gonna do this half of my lips, top and bottom, this half with the original Revlon Balm Stain and Honey, and this half will be the DIY dupe audition process. Isn't that lovely? Oh my gosh, okay. Oh, number 1. The Maiden Voyage. This one is NARS Damage, and it's definitely more of like a purpley tone. Oh, it's crumbly. I think that I just wasn't quick enough with this one. Are you seeing this? So, what? The color is working. The consistency, or like the finish, is different. And the finish is different because I'm using Chap Ice. Chap Ice is definitely more waxy. It gives you more of like a coating and less of like a light and fresh gloss. But this color, it could be a little bit more pink, but that's really, really close. I feel happy. I feel encouraged. Today's gonna turn around after all. Ew, this one's even worse than the first one. It dried real funky. This one looks like I have honey on both sides. This one is like a dead-on match. The finish difference is even closer with this one somehow. I didn't even tell you what it is. It's number 2 and it's NARS Gisti? Starts with a G, you can read it. This is lovely. Oh my gosh, are all of them just gonna be really great? We'll see. All right, number 3 is NARS Golden Gate. It dried really weird, so it's really awkward to apply. Okay, I'm really hoping that through the camera, you're able to see these colors the same way I'm seeing them. This side looks slightly different than this side. It doesn't have as much shine and it doesn't have as much of like a pinky purple undertone, but it's really pretty. Another one I would absolutely use. 4 was one I had to cancel. 5 is one I had to cancel. The Maybelline ones that did not go well. Okay, so number 6 is a really, really beautiful lipstick on its own. It's the Marc Jacobs Slow Burn, and I actually used Slow Burn for my first initial attempt at this, but I used a full mini lipstick to try it, and it was way too much lipstick. So I used significantly less lipstick this time. Okay, almost an exact match yet again. I do think that it's lacking a little bit of that purpley undertone, but it does feel a little thicker than the other brands, which isn't totally my favorite, but it looks nice. Next up is number 7, Urban Decay Back Talk, another lipstick I really, really love. Ooh, it's coming off really chunky for some reason. Getting a little monotonous here. It looks like an almost exact match. It is lacking a little bit of shine and a little bit of that purpley undertone. I think that I could remedy that by adding just like a little bit of coconut oil or some kind of oil into the mixture before I put it in the tube, and that might give it a little more shine. I'm willing to do a little bit more testing, not in this video, don't worry. But clearly I've got the color part down. Okay, so this is number 8 and it is Max Pink Plaid. And this is, I believe it's a matte lipstick, and I was a little bit hesitant about using that because I didn't know how a matte lipstick would perform. I have to say, I think this one is the furthest match, but it's not like it's bad. And I don't think it being a matte lipstick made a difference. Next up is number 9, Flower Beauty in Tickled Pink. Looks pretty much the same. It's not an exact match, but it's really, really close. I think the wild card is gonna come with the 2 that I made today. Here's number 10, the last of the batch from yesterday. This one's Hourglass, My One Desire. Oh, I have a little backstory on this one. I realized after I selected this one that this one is not only limited edition, so like, why am I making this? But it's also really, really old and very expired. Should I put this on my lips? Probably not. Am I going to? Absolutely. But it is such a close match. There you have it. That looks like the closest match, doesn't it? It had to be. It had to be the one that was limited edition and expired. Okay, let's just not talk about that. So these are the 2 that I made today, and really I just wanted to do these 2 because it was a different brand, it was a different kind of balm, and you know, maybe that would make a difference. And I went in with 2 different shades that I felt were really, really good options. I used number 3 from NARS, and I actually added a significant amount of the Posy tint from Benefit in this one, and it acted so strange in the microwave, and it didn't really want to mix in after everything was melted. It looked like it was melted, but it didn't act like it was melted. So I didn't use it in the other one, but that makes me feel like this one is gonna have a lot more staining power. That looks like an amazing match, and it does have a different consistency compared to the Chap Ice. It's less waxy and it's less heavy. And now for the very last one, again, I used Urban Decay Back Talk. Looks like almost like a dead-on match. I'm getting confused. I'm getting lost in this whole process. Oh my gosh, I need to back up. I'm sorry for talking for that long, that close to your face. I feel oddly disappointed that none of these were a major fail. Like, was this even an experiment? Am I starting my own cosmetics line? Do you want to send me your money? Like, I'm open, like Revlon, I'm shutting you down. Just kidding about all of that. But if you guys want to try this DIY, if you miss Revlon Balm Stain and Honey as much as I do, I feel like all of these, pretty much all of these lipstick shades are really good color matches. And if you wanted to do this, it's really not very hard. I mean, I definitely made it look very hard because I did 10 of them and I didn't do it particularly well, but you saw all of the mistakes I made, so you don't have to make them. Don't worry, I did it for you, like I always do. Okay, so let me know in the comments, which was your favorite? Which one do you think was the best dupe? Would you do this experiment? If you do decide to do it, let me know how it goes. Send me a message on Twitter or Instagram or something like that. I would like to know. I feel like the quest is not done. Like, of course it's not done. You think I'm gonna stop here? No, I am always gonna be looking for an actual dupe for this that I can just buy in the store and not make in my kitchen like a crazy person. But at the same time, I do feel like this was a success. I will be putting these in my purse and using them, and pretty much never going to be able to give you guys a straight answer when you ask me in comments like, what do you have on your lips? And I'm like, a DIY chap ice and like random lipstick. I'm genuinely pleasantly surprised by how well this worked out. Thank you guys so much for watching and being patient with my crazy self. Definitely subscribe if you want to subscribe and see more videos. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Hit the bell for notifications. It's getting really dark in here. It's time to go. You can find me on social media. I love talking to you guys over there. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everyone. Why do you think I made these? Oh gosh, who closed this? It was me. Should I do it anyway? There's no one here to answer. Can you see those soup cans back there? Holding the light down? That's my life.